school. So probably I want people to just fill a Google form. So I can opt to go with this one. Are we together? Or else I can just uh, scroll down. Now we have what we call, you can add a headline and a description. So what does it mean by you can add a headline and a description? Is a tag that will accompany your ad. For example, this is about data. So I'll add become data analysis specialist, specialist with just 4 weeks. Right together. So that's what will accompany. So now hapa become data analyst, and it should be become data analyst specialist with just 4 weeks. Right together. Or you can just type master data analysis. Make sure the title is selling master data analysis in just 4 weeks. So that one, it tells the any potential student out there that within 4 weeks, this person will be an expert. He will have mastered ABCD in data analysis. Now, let's see what they want for us to fill. Now here, use a post from your Facebook profile. You can change the image or content or leave it as it is. So let us use this post. Should we change? No, that one. Which one should we use? I think I had selected this one. Is it really? No. Let me change. Okay, wacha kwanza ibaki hivyo. And then our heading has disappeared. So master data analysis in just 4 weeks. Master data analysis in just 4 weeks. Then we say that you can add as many media as possible. So you are not limited to only this one. Now you can add more. So for example, I can just select this one. I can select this one. I can select this one. So then those are the 4 that I'll be using. But make sure they are all communicating. You remember back then when I was telling you that a poster should communicate. For example, this one. If I click on this one, is it really communicating? Because it should communicate. Probably you can see I have the phone number, the what you shall learn, the link, and so forth. So I can just add as many as possible. So we are not limited to one. Now, I can also create a form. For example, on top here, a form is required for this, but I can come here and create a form. For example, I will just create a form. I want people to just enroll in my school. Now, contact form, and this is just a contact because end of the day, I want database. I want a database of students. For example, how many people are willing to undertake these digital marketing skills? And full name, Roshan Data School form created on this particular day. And do I want them to customize this form? No. Now, full name. So I want you to enter full name, and phone number is also required. So enter your, this is how it will look like: full name, email address, phone number, right together. Now, let me click. If probably I want you to enter something like gender, I'll just select. Probably because it's a course that probably not only meant for students, and maybe are you working somewhere? Yes. And probably you'd like to tell us about company name, or probably not to make it so private. I can just not fail to select, but probably if a job title, not necessarily I just pick date of birth, no, street address, no, and so forth, right together. Because it's an online training, so not necessarily for me to capture where you come from. Now, I can add as many questions as I can if I want, but not necessarily. Probably I wanted to collect your ID, wanted to collect your location, and so forth. So I'll just click save. And then this is the form that will be accompanied with this now ad. Now, before I post, at the bottom down here, I can also select that leverage Facebook's data to automatically deliver different ad creative videos to people who are likely to improve performance. You can just set it on. And down here, do you have special ad category? Ads about financial product and services, employment, housing, or social issues? No. For me, it's purely for academic. So educations, scaling, digital skills, and so forth. So I don't want to blog about politics, elections, and so forth. Now, who are my audience? Whom am I targeting? So it's good here to be objective with what are my intention. My intention is to have many students in enrolling to this particular course. And so I'll focus on the most active and age inakwanga 18, probably that is a form 4 leaver, amemaliza shule, but I don't need 65 plus years. At about 50, probably I would go for 40 years. Hao ndio watu wanasoma 40 years. So 18, in between 18 to 40. Why 40? Because probably people 28, 30, those are now in school, or probably they are doing what? They are learning a profession course. So that is 18. I am not gender sensitive, so I'll not be just picking men or just picking women. No, I target both the gender. But for probably, let's see, for people who are doing business, some business that their customers is of one gender. So for example, I'm selling women clothes, I'm selling men's shoes, or probably I'm selling women wear. So meaning those are dresses, probably sweaters and so forth. Those are, or maybe products, cosmetic products. I am targeting women, so I would have come here and select women. But now for us, we are targeting both. Now the locations, we said location is very important, and this is an area you should not undermine. Now for me, I'll just target the whole of the country because we might have someone who in Mombasa, Moyale, who is much interested learning an online course. But for people who are doing or hosting physical business, for example, someone is in Nairobi and doing or selling some cosmetic product. For him or her, atafocus na Nairobi. So atakuja hapa aandike Nairobi. Right together. So itamletea, where are you basically in Nairobi, where? So for me, I'll just choose Nairobi. Nona. And I can adjust this where exactly sitaki Kiambu. So kama sitaki Kiambu iguzwe, I'll focus on a small or just like that. Or probably nataka my business is based in not really in Nairobi, but Kenya. So I can just choose Kenya. Kenya is a country. So you see, and when I click enter, I'll just have Kenya being selected. So a minute, just slowly. Let me see whether not really. I don't want Gong. I want Kenya as a country. So let me click again. Come here, select Kenya, and then yeah, Kenya as a whole. And but for you, I have shown you, and you can even increase this. Not necessarily at ikuwe Kenya. You can just search even another country and so forth. Then once you are certified with what you want, is Kenya. Let me so search here, Kenya, and then I can just, or probably let me just focus on one city. So Nairobi. I can also select probably. Now here is either I can, Nairobi and its environment, I can increase the kilometers. So it is 56 kilometers radius. So maybe hapa ni Nairobi GPO. Kwenda hivi 56 kilometers. Kwenda hivi 56 kilometers. Of course, 56 kilometers itakuwa nishaingia Machakos, itakuwa nishaingia probably Nakuru because Naivasha is in Nakuru. So I can even increase to have a radius of 79 together. Then click save. But for you, if you are selling probably, you are selling pair of shoes and someone is in Nakuru or someone is far interior, huwezi target mtu mwenye ako Nakuru na unauza kiatu ya 500. Yes, it's okay, but you see, unless they pay first, huwezi hata upate customer wa kiatu ya 500, huwezi peleka Nakuru because you will have spent 500, then you are selling a pair of shoe worth 500. So that's why it's very, very important. Now, whom people you choose through targeting, I think this is what we have just created, and those are our audience. Now, down here, what is my budget? My budget, I can reset amount spent, and here I want to reach how many people. So let me first cancel this. Now I want to I want to reach 4.4 to 12,000, almost 13,000 people. And if that is not the case, just by spending the data 9, but I can change this to probably, let's say, I put 100. This is not the minimum. I think they have the minimum as there. So let me spend 200. The minimum budget is 389. Why? Because I want to reach as many people as possible. But that is not the case. I can just change that depending on account center, account reached per day. So let's see whether I can be able to change that, because kuna mahali nilikuwa nimeiset, but that one is for another day. Let me first focus na hii hiyo tuta change baadaye, but it's possible. It's possible I can change this, and then not necessarily you learn it for, here kuna vile inatuwekea. So for example, someone spent 2,000 on Facebook and has reached 22,000 to 64. So you find people spending, mtu anachukua 8,000 and anaiekelea hapo. So within short time atakuwa na thousands and thousands of followers. But this is now possible, but this is per day. You see, this is a huge amount of money, kwa sababu utatakikana pesa mingi. But when we go with the lowest here, so is the minimum budget required based on your goal, based on my goal, but I can change the goal as I want. Now, let us maximize your budget across Facebook, so forth. So they'll do what? They'll focus on other pages like Messenger, Facebook, and so forth. The Instagram, which is very, very important. Now, can put it all so that I can be able to reach other platform. And if I want to do manual, for example, if I haven't linked my Facebook account with Instagram, then I can do it manually. But if I'll just select and it will optimize itself. Now, down here, before you publish, there's what we call the payment method. Unataka ku-add pesa yako na which payment method? Is it direct through credit? Is it all in which? So you can add fund. So when you click add fund, you will see M-Pesa here. Utaona M-Pesa, and then how much do I want to spend? Probably I want to spend, let's say 300. Is it right amount that I want to top up? Or probably I want 3,000, like that. Then you click next. Itakuprompt namba yenye umeweka. But if you want to use other means, we have Visa, we have MasterCard, and so forth. Now, once I have added that payment method, utaona pesa yako imereflect. Are you together? Now, finally, I will publish. So when I publish, utakuwa unaona kitu inakuja kwa Facebook, kwa Instagram yako as sponsored. Sponsored. Are we together? So it's very, very possible to run an ad right from selecting whether you want to unaweka headline. For example, you can see master data analysis in just 4 weeks. These are the pictorial. And then you can see we have a form here, a form for people to fill. Are you together? A form for people to fill. And this is how much that I'll spend in this particular ad. And then I'll just click publish. Not necessarily you spend, it depends on how much you want. For example, unaweza weka so for example, let me reset the amount here. So I can just put 200. See. So you see, open and add payment method and blah blah. So I'm not going to do that. And then there is another thing here. I think we bypass. Run this ad continuously, or choose when this ad will end. So do we want it to run continuously 7 days, or probably starting date 7 days from now is 28th, but probably I want to run for just 3 days, 3 days like that, and then it means my budget will reduce. Are you together? So 3 days, I can either put 2 or 3, and then here, do I want to increase the limit? You see, my minimum is nimeweka 500, or you can add, but I can opt to go with 300. So then 300 per day. Then I can add the payment method, but mimi sita shida niki-add the payment method. So let's see here. Pia hapa unaweza weka hata 300. But for the number of people that I want to reach inaniambia 389 per day. So if kwa sababu mi na target watu 9,000 per day. So and it will run for 2 days, 3 days. But what can I do with 1,000? It's wonderful. I can be able to reach 100 and 100 of people without much struggle. No. So now you can adjust this per day. The more you adjust, the more number of audience, potential customer, you will be able to reach together. Now, once I'm done, I'll just click publish. I'll just click publish, but sasa kuna haiwezi enda kwa sababu sijaweka pesa. Together. But by doing so, I can be able to do, for example, this just 1,167 shillings, and that ad will run 3 days. Now, if I was targeting more sales, and it's online, and probably I am just that, let's say last week I made a profit of 10,000. So I need to invest probably another 1,000 for me to make more sales this week, right together. So that's how simple it is to create an ad. And as well as another thing you can do, you can just, the good thing with creating an ad, you'll get connected with a mobile WhatsApp for business. So hapa kuna mahali nime see here, just the way we have done. What do I want? What the main objective is to get more visitors, and then we add a headline, and then we select the image. Probably there is a form, a Google form nataka mujaze, and probably here nataka WhatsApp. Naona hii hapa kuna WhatsApp number, hapa kuna WhatsApp. So when I click confirm, ukinienda kwa Facebook, you'll be seeing this poster, and then you can be able to do what? You can be able to WhatsApp me, but the rest in a back too. There is nothing else to change. Unaona, like budget, see here, budget 200 and so forth. Now there's nothing to worry about. What for me that just select get more visitors, and I'll probably get more sales. I select sales, I click save. Then here, do I want you to probably fill a form? There is a form here that I created, or I can create another one. Then we talk of what? The audience here. The audience is from 18 to 60 to 40. Then the location is Kenya. Save the audience. Then I go and do what? The budget. And the budget keep on changing depending on whom I want to target. Are you together? But for this one, I can also opt to go with as high as the number. For example, unauza vitu za viatu. So you'll target everybody. Probably toka hapo hadi 60. Are we together? And so forth. So that is how you create an ad and so forth. Is another issue that we need to discuss. There's what we call meta. So I'll just click a new. So it's what we call meta ads, meta business suite. I know you are used to this, Meta for Business, formerly Facebook for Business. It's no longer working. So ukiclick, itakuambia something here. Let's see, ama wameirudisha. I know they have there's a problem with that. But anyway, let's go to Meta Business here. Yeah, this page is not working, so I think it has an issue on their side. So let's go to Meta Ads. Now, move your business forwards with Meta technology. And I believe you can see my screen. Now, move your business forwards with Meta technologies. Unlock your potential with marketing tools and ad solutions that take your business to the next level. So you can get started. It's upon you to decide, how do you want to get started? Do you want to just create a page? So because you can create a page here, you can create a page. Now, let's say we want to create a page and a business page. And this time around, I'll just create a page that means a lot. Now, another thing is, before I create a page, I can just decide. So I think imeenda haraka. So let me go back kidogo. Or you can create a page or you just click start now. Kama uko na page kwa account yako. So this is where it will add you. Are we together? This is where it will add you. Now, this is what we call, we learned that we can analyze how our business has been doing at the back end, right together. Now, and with these meta ads, there's a lot you can do. One, you can create a campaign. For example, you can create a campaign for what? For awareness. Let's say you want to create, for example, there are things that you cannot make sales. For example, on climatic change, you just want to create awareness about probably climatic change. You want to create about health. You want to create an awareness about an economic event, or probably you want traffic. For example, you want people to visit your site or your YouTube channel, or probably you want engagement, get more messages, purchases through messaging. So it matters, what matters most, what activities are you doing? So it is engagement. So for me, if I am selling pair of shoes, I'd rather go for engagement. For leads is, you want to find out the prospect. Who are the potential buyers? Are we together? Who are the potential buyers? So that is the leads. Now, add promotion. Do you want to do what we call app promotion? Probably you have come up with an app and you want to make more sales. So you go for app promotions. But for me, I would go for engagement. And then click continue. Now, it was possible for me to create a campaign. Why? Because ninatumia meta ads. Now, here, tailored messages campaign, streamlined, or do I want to do manual? The manual engagement campaign. I can go with the tailored one, or just select a manual, then click continue. And here, you'll see what kind of campaign, the campaign details. Unataka kufanya nini? The action bind time is action or reservation. For example, it's a hotel. It's a hotel or an event about climatic change. Probably I would rather maybe reserve a seat, so I would go for reserve right together. But if it's for buying time, I want you to buy a pair of trousers, I want you to buy my surfaces, I'd rather go for action. Now, we also have a budget here, and campaign budget, and we said you can create an ad to engage with the audience. At the same time, you can run a campaign with different budget. So at the same time, you can run a campaign while still having a running ad. Ad ndio unaonanga imeandikwa sponsored. Now, let's set a budget, ad set budget, or probably do we need to run with this daily budget of daily budget or lifetime budget of probably, that's very huge. So we can have a budget of 2,000 like that. Now, you may not get any conversation with the budget you have set. Try increasing it to at least this huge amount for us. So I'd rather go for set different bid strategies or budget schedules for each asset. Now we scroll down. It's what we call A/B test. Help improve ad performance by comparing versions to see what works best for accuracy. Now, sometimes you can, now here, probably you will be, for example, it's about climatic change. So there will be a lot of comparison. For example, this group is handling tree planting, which is still part of climatic change. Another one is still doing on waste management. So there will be a lot of comparison. So that's why you can just set it on right together. But what would you like to test? Is it about creative, about audience, about placement, or what exactly? Right together. Now, for me, I can just set it off for now. Then categories. Which categories are you targeting? Is it on finance? So if the campaign was about financial product, ningeselect here. Employment, housing, social issues, elections, or politics. Are you together? Now, to copy, if it was about climatic change, you would go for social issues, because about tree planting, that's a social activity. Now, you need to verify your identity and create a disclaimer to run ads about social issues. Why? Because I might be, it's about elections or politics. I might be bragging something that will bring violence. They don't want me to be tribal and so forth. So for now, let's go with housing and or probably an employment. And still, this one is for, so let me drop this one for social, ndio iache kutufanya nini, kutuitisha verification. So let me talk about employment and so forth. But if it's about a social, climatic, and so forth, I would have been forced to do what? To verify myself. Then the next is click next. I want now daily budget. Probably let me set to let's see, what if I put 200? Is it possible? Yeah, 200. But wanakataa, wananiambia try increase it to at least 2,000. I think for it's expensive for but this one, not that it will work. You are using ad set budget sharing, and we shall aim to spend an average of 2,000. Your maximum daily spend is this one, and maximum weekly spend is 14,000 to go. Now, it's upon you to, if it depends with how much you have. Like if it's your budget is 2,000, let's go with 2,000. If your budget is probably 10,000 and so forth, so I can even put here 30, and so that is my budget, probably the daily budget, or probably the lifetime budget. See, the lifetime budget is so huge, but and that's why you find campaign is done by most organizations, not individuals. See, still asking for huge amount. So daily budget, and this, it will run from 21st January and set an end date. So I can just pick here, probably equal 28, and budget scheduling. Increase your budget during specific days or time. I don't have to do what? I don't have to increase my budget. Naacha ikaa hivyo. But kama ni weekend, for example, most of Kenyan business like uh, KFS, KFC, Pizza Inn, those such businesses gets traffic during the weekend. So kwao, they do what? They increase the budget. Maybe ikifika Friday, wanna increase the budget ya campaign so that they be able to reach as many people as possible. But for Monday, Tuesday, see what wengi wanna visit Pizza Inn kama weekend, right together. Then also you can set the audience here and the location. You can set the audience, the location is Kenya, or probably you set the location kama Nairobi. Probably I can just select Nairobi. Let's say this is a business in Nairobi, and so that is the business we are talking about. And here I can set the audience 18 to probably go for 45. So that is and gender, both, and so forth. Then when I'm done, I'll then click next. And then, or I can add a name, or just select a template. I can select a template. For example, if I was campaigning about, again, maybe let's protect the wild animals, maybe they have the poster with me, or probably tree planting, I have the poster with me, I would have selected that template right together. But for now, I don't have that. And where exactly the profile that will be used is my ID. You are in your ad. For example, the Roshan Data Institute here. That's the actual page that I am using. But use Facebook page. The page is this one here. Or probably I can just connect an account manually. Do I want to connect an account manually? And here, you see, we can connect Instagram and Facebook here. And I click connect. Once I confirm, itaenda through. Right together. But for this particular, iko na IG tofauti, so I'll not connect with that at the moment. So choose and add creative layout. Is it a single image or video? Now the videos, the image, the colors say we were creating using Canva, you can just now select them here, or probably do I want this or multiple and so forth. And when I select this, you'll be able to see the preview here, And campaign, we really set campaigns simply because the kind of business we are doing probably is not such big. But for companies like and organizations like NGOs that run, for example, an NGO is running a campaign against maybe probably for GBV, women, gender. To them, they usually do what? Set up campaign together. And once I'm done, I'll just click publish. But for now, what I want you to focus is at least you learn how to do what? To set up an ad. It's very simple for to run a campaign because ni kama tu an ad. Ukijua kuset an ad, the rest will be very easy because unakuja tu kwa select the audience, location, the budget, and so forth. So for me, once I'm done, I can click publish, bado itanipeleka kwa now it will bring me here. And you see, I've set, this is just a draft. I have one here, yenye nimewekelea sahi. So hii ndio hapa. And because sijaeka pesa, for now, it will not be running at the moment. But I can do what? I can just, I'll be deleting it, or I can just duplicate that for further, but I can delete it first. Allow me to delete, kwa sababu sihitaji saa hii. Saa zingine run campaigns inafanya nini? You tend to, so unaenda wapi ndio uset campaign yako? Unaenda tu kwa meta ads. You'll see meta ads. You can create a page or probably go to settings. You will see pages here. Pages. For now, there's no page, but you can add page. So you can create them here. Now there's what we call business portfolio. And this business portfolios bring your Facebook pages, Instagram accounts, and any other together. So for example, Trevor. How is Trevor able to manage Goliath? Kuna huyu jamaa anaitwa Goliath, the Bradley, nickname yake ni Goliath, the tallest man I think we have in Kenya. But akona sites tofauti, ana manage na sites za watu Nairobi, ana manage sites za watu wengine ABCD. And how is it possible? So what they do, anaenda kwa meta ads, then anakuja kwa pages, ana create portfolio and business portfolio name. This should match the public name of the business as it will be visible across Meta. You can change the name later in settings. So for example, I can just select that one, Roshan Training Institute. First name is Roshan, then Training Institute. And then business email, if I have, is Roshan data. Example, just the normal email that probably you have been receiving, but not necessarily that you select this one. No, it depends with the one that you want. Roshan Data Institute at gmail.com. Then I'll just create. Please enter a valid email. It's a valid. So I am now creating a business portfolio. I think I have already created. So you have reached the limit of business portfolio that you can create. To create another business portfolio, you can delete an existing business portfolio. A business portfolio is more of a page, and you own that page. Right together. So for now, I don't have a chance to create a business portfolio. But when we talk of ads, you can set up ads, you can set up a campaign, you can do anything that you feel like with just meta ads. And during your free time, kindly create time, you go through this account view. We were saying that the good thing with social media, you can even just analyze your, for example, we cordially invite you. I think you have seen this by your email, and out of it, niko tu kwa meta ads na naweza create an ad direct. Are we together? I can run a campaign at the same time I can create an ad. Naweza kuja hapa na ni create an ad. See? Just the way I created a campaign, I am able to create what? To run an ad and so forth. So there's no much to worry. So close, let me close. So where so unaweza kuja hapa huku chini, account overview, then I create right together, and then I'll be deleting. Then if you want to see the campaign, easy campaign hapa. When we talk of audiences that reach now, so create a custom audience, reach the people who matter to you. So this one is very important because you need to understand your business. Whom are you targeting? I believe you are not targeting all manner of people. So you can customize your audience. No. Your sources, is it from website? Is it from where exactly? So probably choose a custom audience. For example, ningeweka Instagram account, niseme Facebook page, niseme probably on video, on catalog, and so forth. So that is how to understand the people that matters to me. Then I can set up on advertising settings. Advertising settings. This is just one basket where we can just do so many things. So this is where we can advertise our products by creating creative features, audience segments, and data sets and pixels and so forth. Now, there is somewhere we call ads reporting. So when you set an ad or you run a campaign, so you can be able to analyze you can be able to see the trends. So if there was a campaign that was running, I could be able to see the campaign name, probably kama ya climatic change, then the ad set, delivery, how many people was I able to reach, impressions, frequency, and so forth. Now, a guy like Trevor yeye anakujanga hapa, ana manage business kama 5. So wote anawa create campaign, then he or she is able to do what? To see ana create impressions ama reach out to watu wangapi. Now, before time elapse, there is something that I want to share, something very important here. That is we call it buffer. I think I had shared with you this during the webinar, but for the sake of people who are not able to attend, there's what we talk of Meta Business Suite. Meta Business Suite, these are tools you can use to do what? To manage, to schedule posts, and in different platforms. So you want to schedule a post, or you want to be posting daily on across all your social media platforms. How do I go about it? I use Buffer, so which is a Meta Business Toolkit, and that will help me to post in Instagram, IG, Facebook, and so forth. So, and we say that it's good you just sign up or get a free account. It's absolutely free, but for me, I'll just log in. I think I had created an account back then. So allow me to log in. Now, this is my account. And this being my account, now, you see, this is the buffer. This is how it looks like. This is my account. Now, in this account, you can say I have linked with my social media handles. Facebook is here, LinkedIn is here, and then another page. So that is the channels that I have. But because it's a free, I can only add 3 channels. But you can add more channels of your choice. For example, I can just connect it with Instagram. No more channels connection available, but I can upgrade. So I can upgrade to this one. But what if I opt to go with monthly? Is $18 per month, which is a bit affordable because I can add as many channels as I want. So kuna naweza ongeza channels zingine, but for me, I just want to go with this free mode for now. For companies, you will find companies go with this one because it's a team. But for me, I have 3 free, so I can just post kwa zenye niko active sana. Probably ni Facebook and LinkedIn. But for you, probably you can even pick more. Probably ni YouTube, ni TikTok, and so forth. First, you work on a free mode. Now, I can create what we call a schedule. I can, for example, I want to schedule a post, ni posti kesho ama Friday na iende kwa channel 3. So I'll just select create. I scroll down here and then I can just click a new idea. And so let me, this is what I want to add. And I'll focus, select an image. Let's say I have an image here. We call, okay, let me focus on this. Yes, let's say nataka kuambia watu about what I do. I am a plumber. So I'll use this image, save idea there. Now, when I save the idea there, and I can just edit. Let me first delete that one. So this is the image that we are using, and here kuna content. Naweza add content of my choice. Are you together? For example, are you looking for a barber? Look no further. Call my number 0790-171-131. So it's just something to post kwa social media. So I click save. That's the title. Now, the other thing is after saving it, I can just now click create post. And when I create a post, inakuletea channel zako zote hapa. Mimi nilikuambia niko na channels 3. So because it's on a free mode, so I can select this one, select this one, select this one. So meaning I'll be able to post kama kwa all these 3 platforms because I'm on a free mode. But kama nimelipia, ukiona TikTok hapa and probably any other channel that I'm active. But naweza toa hii, unaona hii ni LinkedIn na hii ni LinkedIn. Probably naweza toa hii channel na ni connect na channel ya TikTok. Now when you only need 3 channels probably. LinkedIn, Facebook, and TikTok. Because that's where you will get, it depends on the services that you are offering. Now, unataka kupost wapi? Is it a post? Is it reel? Is it story? Together. So what matters most is where for reels, I have to, reel sio ya image. So I delete this one, then I'll be able to post here. For story can contain only one media item. And here seems like I have 2. So I can post kwa story. Unaona? But what if I want a real one? So nita delete image, ni add a video. But for now, I want to post kwa, just post it. Now, when I scroll down here, are you looking for a blah, blah, and so forth? Then, and I have selected the media, remember, I've selected the channels. Now I scroll down. The next thing, this is how it will look like. Are you looking for blah, and so forth? So this one, hii inafaa kuidelete sababu hiyo hatutaki, si ndio? So are you looking for a plumber? Look no further, call my number. Remember, ishaniletea Facebook yangu hapa. So sio lazima niende kwa Facebook ni postie kwa Facebook. Naweza tumia buffer kuschedule post. Are you together? Probably, okay, nitatumia Facebook ni create an ad. Are you together? But what if I want to be posting on a daily basis or probably on a weekly after 2 days? Na sina time. So maybe niko na time over the weekend. So over the weekend, mimi na schedule all my posts for that particular week. So nitakuja hapa ni click schedule. Now when I schedule, itaniletea date. Probably nataka iran on 24th ama on Monday 26th. From starting what time? Tachagua hadi time. Kuanzia usipost saa 6 ama saa 7. A good post inaanzianga asubuhi saa 3. A good post saa 3. Hiyo ndio watu wengi wako kwa online. Wengi wamerauka, wanaenda majob hivyo. Ama ndio watu wako pia busy. Right together. Ama unataka kupost masaa ya jioni, but because you are a plumber, hakuna mtu atakuwa concerned for, kama ingekuwa ni mambo na salon na advertise a salon, ningepost masaa ya jioni, because that's when most women, ladies wako online, wanapitia Facebook and so forth, sindio? And for if it was a KFC, ningepost on a Thursday and Friday, Saturday. Why? Because that's when people are busy. So when I click schedule post, na inakuambia hii post itaenda January 26 at 9, so I click schedule. So it's scheduling my post. Na hii post itaenda kwa both LinkedIn na pia itaenda kwa Facebook. Right together. So this is ndio hii na nisha, let me click this, save the idea. This is how it will look like. Then create a post. I select probably kwa Facebook and nime select set date and time. So probably ni select 29, schedule post. It's now scheduling my post. Now, this post will now be available somewhere here. Unaona penye inakuja hapa na inakuletea. So kwanza nimezi-create zote ndizo hizi hapa, but ni unassigned. What does that mean? Unassigned, give your idea a title. So unaweza iweka in progress or probably, let me discuss this one. So niweke in progress, then save. So ishatoka kwa unassigned, sasa iko kwa in progress. Na ukiclick itakuonyesha hii post itaenda on that particular day. It will be in it is already in queue. Now I can just come here publish, nione post zangu zote. Kuna hii post January 26 Monday. Hivi ndivyo inakaa. Are you looking for a plumber? So I can either edit, I can do ABCD, ama I can just publish now. Probably nataka iende saa hii, so nitai-click. So kuna hii pia itaenda kwa another account, the same. So itaenda hapa, itaenda saa 3, same day itaenda saa 3, na kwa Facebook itaenda kwa saa 3. Right together. You see, and I have another one that nimeschedule January 29. Right? So it's very simple. So I can publish now. Hii kama hii naweza i-publish, but I don't want to publish. Are you together? Now, due to time, for the sake of time, I would like you to just interact. Take few minutes, interact with the buffer. Let me share the spelling here. Get used to buffer. Just search buffer. And you try to schedule. Well, this is a social media management for everyone, and it suits everyone. And we, because we don't have, we are not active in all social media platforms. I know you do post in Facebook, but there is that one account that is working best for you. Probably the TikTok, because you engage and you deal with young people. Probably you are in a real estate, and so Facebook is the best for you. And probably you will just advertise it. For example, someone who is in real estate, atafocus na Facebook, atafocus na LinkedIn, na YouTube. So atashare posti zake